Hey guys, this is NeverEnoughLego here. Today I'll be doing a review on the BrickMania M7B1 Priest. I got this at Brick Fair, and there are 904 Lego and Brick Arms elements, and it is a skill level of 3, which is intermediate, which I would say the majority of his models are. And it is kit number 251. Here's the box. Most of his kits come in a white box. There's his signature, and it's kit 251 number 15. So N7B1 Priest, and it's designed by Ross Scott. So this is not designed by Daniel Siskin, which most of the models are. Some extra pieces inside. That's why it's loud. But you have to rip it open here, and then it comes in a giant bag there, so it's not broken up like Lego does. Then you get printed instructions. The first kit I got from him, Brick Fair 2009, it had a CD, so but now he has printed instructions, which are good quality, not quite the same as Lego, but they're still very good quality. As you could see, there are a lot of pieces in each step, whereas Lego would break it down. But I would assume he does that because of ink costs. So there's 27 pages of, steps of building in 16 pages. And then you get a certificate of authenticity. Batch number 1, set 15. I was the first one to actually build a kit of the Priest, and there was one problem with the instructions, which I'll tell you about. But you get 6 minifigures, which I did not know because you can only see 4 in the picture. So you just kept finding minifigure parts. You get 5 of them have the same torso and pants, and all of them have the same helmet. So he has a rifle. 2 have the same rifle. And there's his face. No, there's 2 of the same faces in this set, but otherwise all of them are the same, so you get 5 different faces, which is good. He has glasses. Face. The helmet covers his eyes a little bit. Then here's this guy. He has the weightlifter face from Series 2 collectible minifigures, which is a little funny that he put that in there, but yeah. And then you get one minifigure that's different, who is the commander. He has Indiana Jones legs and a rebel scout from the Snowtrooper Battle Pack torso. And he has black binoculars. So I'll slide all of those aside and get on to the Priest. I really like this. It's awesome looking. And I would recommend it if you can afford it, because it is pretty expensive. There's a turret at the top, and it could turn. If it's easier to do with 2 hands, probably come off if you try to do it with 1, but it can move up and down easily, and you could stand a minifigure in there. Fits really well. Then up front there are these 2 backpacks. They just sit in there, so if you move it around really fast, or if you pick it up, they might fall out, so be careful of that. You get the cannon here, which can move up and down, so it's pretty much move 2 spaces. It's not much room. Pretty cool design though. And then in there, I believe that's where the driver sits, and then it has this flap here, which you kind of need to hold it underneath too, just to make sure it doesn't come off. And then even so, like this black piece, since there's nothing connected to it, this flap will fall off pretty easily if you just try to push it down, see? But that's not too bad. I just leave it open. I think it looks better that way anyway. And there are all these slots here. Not sure what they're for. And then there's the handle on the Canon. And then there's this flap here. It's easier if you take this off to access it. Whoops. Just broke that. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so there's the flap. I took that off. Sorry about that. There's the flap here that you could put the, whoops, that broke too. That's not good. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Just wanted to fix that without having to put my camera down again. What these are for, you could take the rifles and stick them in there so there's a storage space. The only problem is that it's open on the sides, so they could turn sideways and then get stuck, so when you open it, these fall out. So I just have the soldiers hold them. So there are slight flaws with this, but I still think it's really, really good. I see it's probably my favorite kit I have from him. Then in the back here, there are these two opening compartments, and you could fit a machine gun in there. It closes, so that fits perfectly. Other side has the same. Okay, sorry again, guys. This time the card battery was full, so I had to delete some videos. But so 2 stops in a video, that's pretty bad. But so in the back here, it opens and there's the engine in there. Nice detail. You got some tools on the top. And you got, these are the fuel things. You have another backpack here, which actually sits on so that one won't fall off. And then you got the pickaxe and shovel there. The backpacks just fell off in the front, so be careful of that. There's the back, and then there's the side. Now, when I mentioned a problem with the instructions, it was with these suspension parts. Let me show you. I was able to fix it because there was an extra part in the instructions. So, as you can see, there's a 1x1 plate there. Well, in the instructions, one side had that and the other side didn't. So then on one side, these would wiggle around. So we'll put that back on. So one side they would wiggle around, and then one side they were fine. But I was able to fix that because the middle one does not need it because it has 2 connections already. And so there was an extra piece. I was able to fix it. So everything is fine now. I didn't need to get an extra piece from him or anything. So I really like this set. Just it happened, everything fell apart at once during this review. But usually that doesn't happen. But it's a very awesome set. 904 pieces. Pretty good for one of his kits, because they are pretty expensive to get, like these track pieces, and some with the colors are rare. And then a bunch of minifigure parts, and the brick arms, and then the ink, and the boxes, and everything. But I would say it is worth the price. So yeah, this has been NeverEnoughLego, my second BrickMania review. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.